How many have you taken?
Lots.
Yeah. Well, he'll be all right after a good washout.
I gather you got your psychology degree from some cornflakes box. Just depart, okay?
Gladly. There are patients in this clinic with genuine problems.
Headache tablets. What were they, aspirin?
Paracetamol. Why?
Well, why didn't they tell us?
Well, he woke up this morning, so he didn't think they had any effect.
Well, someone hasn't been asking the right questions.
Paracetamol is very dangerous in large quantities. It's been in Miles' system much too long.
Yeah, but it's not that bad. I mean, he's not going to die.
Is he?
I don't understand. You said everything was going to be fine.
Mrs. Lucas, last night, as well as the sleeping tablets, Miles took a large dose of paracetamol.
Painkillers?
Yes.
Well, people take headache tablets all the time. They can't hurt you, can they?
Well, I'm afraid they can. Some painkillers have an ingredient in them called acetaminophen. In large doses, it poisons the liver.
Oh, can't you do something? Give him something to stop it?
Well, I've got him on acetylcytosine to try to stop the liver damage.
Thank God.
But its effectiveness is largely dependent on how soon it's administered. Miles took the tablets 19 hours ago. We've only just found out.
Why? Why has it taken so long?
Yes, I forgot to tell anyone.
So what are you saying, Doctor? What's going to happen?
We've taken some blood for testing. We'll know where we stand when we get the results.
I'm going to die,
No, don't say that. Of course you're not.
Funny. I took the sleeping pills because I didn't think the headache tablets had worked. Looked as though I'm wrong again. Mightn't have botched it after all.
Thanks.
Stuart, I'm just off home. Do you want a lift?
No, thanks. I want to stay for a bit.
How's Miles?
I think he might die. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
We sort of thought out. We're just going to be friends.
Look, it may not be that bad. Chris is looking after him and Miles is strong. Look, why don't you come home with me? You've been here for hours. You're exhausted.
No, I think I should stay.
Are you sure? I'm very worried about you.
Hey, no, okay. So, Talofa, what, you going into the confetti business?
Made a bit of a mess, haven't I?
Hey, I heard about your suspension. Sorry. So, what happens now?
There'll be an internal inquiry. Have you seen the paper?
Yeah.
Man, that made it sound like I was a savage animal.
Hey, don't let it get to you. I know it's hard, but you did the right thing.
Did I?
Of course you did.
I broke their rules.
You saved that kid's life. It's as simple as that.
You know, Doc, that's exactly what I was thinking. But you seem to be the only person here that agrees with me. I reckon I'm going to get done.
Come on, man. Where's that fighting spirit? If you and Tom hadn't acted the way you did, Liam would have bled to death, and I'll write to the board and let them know that.
Thanks. You might have to write 2 letters, though. Tom's been suspended as well, even though he's away. They reckon as the senior ambulance officer, he was supposed to be in charge.
Oh, Tom will stick up for himself. I can't see him backing away from a fight like this.
Yeah. Tom will be in their boots and all, that's for sure.
Who will?
Tommy, they're after his scalp as well.
I doubt if Tom's scalp will be worth much on the open market.
I don't think an official inquiry is anything to joke about, do you?
I was only kidding.
Well, Tom and Sam's careers are on the line. I didn't find that very funny, and I'm sure they didn't either.
I'm sorry, Sam. I didn't mean to offend you.
That's all right, Doc.
Dr. Rolpart is right, for once. I want you to know you have my full support.
Thanks.
Kirsty, leave it. You're not supposed to know who Mr. Jones is.
Well, Gina told me.
Oh, funny that.
Oh, go on. Tell me what's he in for.
I can't. Look, if McKenna found out I told you, I'd be history.
I wouldn't tell anyone. Okay, I'll throw a few possibilities your way and you can tell me whether they're hot or cold. That's not really telling, is it? Cancer? I knew it. I was reading this article about his personal agony when his father died of cancer, and now he's got it. That's terrible.
He hasn't got cancer.
No? Maybe it wasn't him I was reading about. Or maybe that was his star sign.
Kirst, I think you've been hanging around Gina too long.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Found out anything?
Gina?
What on earth have you done to yourself?
What? Oh, my new look. Like it? Is that a D cup? Yeah, I borrowed it from my mum.
You look deformed.
I do not. The other customers seem quite impressed.
Yeah, I bet they do.
It gets a bit uncomfortable sometimes, you know, the wire pinches a bit, but really it's just like wearing high heels, except that instead of being a few inches taller...
You're over a few inches.
Yeah, that's right. Have a good day.
You right?
Yeah, thanks. Sorry.
It's okay. The injection will take effect soon. It'll help the nausea.
Doesn't seem to need much help. It's doing all right on its own, isn't it?
I'll be back later, okay?
Okay.
G'day, mate.
Hey.
How you feeling?
About as good as you look. I'm dying. What's your excuse?
I've just been at the clinic all night. Wait, I don't know how you're gonna feel about this, but I spoke to the priest this morning.
What for? Confession?
I mean, I know you don't like religion and all that, but you know, I just thought it might help to talk to someone.
Jeez. Must really be in a bad way for the priest.
Hey, I'll go and tell him.
No. Is he here?
Yeah.
Well, send him in then. I'll talk to him. I don't want to look rude, do I?
Hello, Miles.
Aye. Come to give me the last rites, eh?
Well, I thought we'd have a chat before I start splashing oil around the place. How you feeling?
Not great. Well, I guess I really stuffed it up this time, didn't I?
Well, I guess you could say you've pushed things to the edge.
Yep. Miles, Lucas. Always on the cutting edge. Get them to put that on the headstone for me, will you? Yeah? Yes, Jim. Yeah. Right on the edge.
It's only normal to be afraid of the unknown, Miles. Death is the biggest unknown each of us has to face.
Yeah, sooner rather than later for some of us, though, eh? Besides, being normal doesn't make it much easier.
No, I know.
Yeah, so is this when you give me the party line about finding comfort in Jesus? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I've always had a bit of trouble with that one. Never been able to pass the test.
What test is that?
Basic scientific analysis, you know. Oh. Finding the theory behind oh. God. I'm gonna be sick.
Hey, mate, I'll go and get some.
Here.
Oh, it's gone. Thanks.
Maybe I should go though.
No, stay still, I'm all right. I'm okay. Oh. Itchy.
You want to tell me why you took the tablets?
Not particularly.
You must have been feeling pretty angry with someone or hurt or something.
Yeah, with myself, I guess.
Why?
It's hard to say what I feel. Maybe it's because I don't feel anything. I mean, that could be the problem. I mean, I just don't fit in. Like, everything I try to do, I stuff up.
Did you tell anyone how you were feeling?
Mum and Dad. When? They were busy.
What?
It sounds pathetic. I didn't think anyone cared. Look, no one cares, and it's not going to change, so it didn't matter if I lived or died.
I'm sorry. You might like to call Mr. Lucas.
I already have. He's just driving back straight away. What will happen? I mean, how will it happen?
Towards the end, he may experience nausea, itchy skin, increasing disorientation. He may also go into a coma.
And will he feel any pain?
We'll make him as comfortable as we can.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, well, back to the grindstone.
Grindstone, half your luck. Steve and I have been flat out while you've been nursing Mr. Starr.
That's life. Try and look busy, Jackie.
Yes, Miss Burton. It's not fair.
Never is.
Carrie. Miles Lucas's tests are back. He's gonna die. He's gonna die, and we could have stopped him, couldn't we?
I asked him what he'd taken. He didn't tell me about the paracetamol.
Well, maybe if you weren't so busy getting stuck into him for wasting our time, you might have got a complete history.
I got a history. I asked him all the relevant questions. He didn't tell me about the painkillers.
Maybe you didn't
I'm
ask
not a mind
him.
reader, Chris. I couldn't list every known drug and ask him if he'd taken it.
I've just had to explain to a mother how her son is going to die and how there's nothing we can do to stop it.
Yeah, well, I reckon he's a talentless jerk.
He's rich, though.
And he's talent when you got all that, though, eh?
How'd he get to be such a big star, then?
Kirsty, it's all his publicity machine. Look, if I hired a PR guy and paid him a couple of $1,000 to up my profile, in a week he'd be reading that I was a star. Okay, 2 weeks. But it's all hype. I mean, that's how that stuff works.
Do you watch the show?
Yeah? Wouldn't miss one, really.
Jen, well, what's he in for?
Come on, Jen, you can tell us. Discretion is our middle name.
Look, we shouldn't be discussing this out here.
But since we are...
Has he got something really rare?
I don't know that I'd call it rare. My lips are sealed. Sorry.
Damn.
Maybe she doesn't know.
She knows, all right. She's just not telling us. Must be some really cool disease, you know? Something you only get if you're really rich.
Do you think so?
Dunno, but I'm gonna find out.
I'll just have a chat to Mrs. Lucas.
Stuart, how's it going? I heard about Miles. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
If there's anything I can do,
No, thanks.
or maybe if you want to come around to my place later,
Yeah.
we could talk. Ow.
Oh, morning, Dr. McKenna.
Morning, Gina. How's business?
Oh, great, thanks. Want a snack on the house?
Thanks, but no. You know this room is off limits, don't you?
Oh, don't worry about me. I would never go anywhere I wasn't allowed.
Good. You're looking very, perky this morning, Gina.
Oh, really? Thanks. Well, what makes you say that?
It's nothing I can put my finger on. Have you had a haircut?
No.
Whoa, talk about late developers. What happened? Your shoulder pad slipped, Gina.
Shut up, Steve.
So, what's with the falsies? Run out of room in your sock drawer?
Does this mean that you're no longer considering surgical enhancement?
No, I am. I was just trying these out for size.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
You're not serious, are you?
Yeah, I might have implants.
What's silicon?
Steve, if Gina wants to enhance what nature has endowed her with, I think she's very sensible coming to see us.
I think you should have your head read, pal.
Yo, Stewie. Mum told me about Miles. Unreal, man. Yeah. Hey, I've got maths and geography this afternoon. Thought I'd go see him. You been in? He's got guts, man. I mean, to actually go ahead and do it. I've thought about it quite a few times. You know, when things get really bad, you just want to show them all. Take that, you jerks. But I mean, to have the guts to do it. He's shown them. Shown them? Shown them what? Miles has taken a stand, man. He's a hero. That's no stand. It's a waste. A pathetic, terrible waste. What? What? I thought you knew. Knew what? He took a few pills, but they found him in time. Something got into his system, okay? There's nothing they can do. It's not like he's gonna die or anything. No, there's something they can do. They can give him something. It's too late, okay? But... I can't.
That's okay, sweetheart.
Dad?
Yes, son, I'm here.
Dad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nurse is convulsing.
Have you seen Gina?
Yes.
She's crazy.
Did you find anything out?
Nah, but let's have a look on your computer.
No.
Come on, Kirsty, why not?
Because I've already checked, there's nothing there.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. There must be records somewhere. They need them for billing purposes. So if they're not here, then they must be.
Kirsty, you can take your break now. Be back in 15.
Okay, thanks, Jean.
I'll just come along with you, Kirsty.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah.
There's a message for you. Because of all the publicity the ambulance board have brought forward your hearing to tomorrow.
What?
They've been trying to get hold of you at home. Well, don't worry, you won't be on your own. Tom's flying back from Vanuatu.
Oh, great. If they've wrecked Tom's holiday, he's going to be in a real good mood. He'll probably tell the board to take a flying leap.
It's asking for a password.
Try Nick.
That's it, we're in. Good guess.
Guess. Intellect, Kirsty. People either use the name of their kid or their dog. In Nick's case, it's the same thing.
Will you watch the door?
Look, he went out to lunch. He won't be back for ages.
Gee, I didn't know he was that old.
Come on.
He's having an operation.
I knew it. This will be great.
An ectoplasty. What's that?
Ostoplasty. That's, that's your basic, I just wrote it down.
Don't you know what that is?
Of course I know what it is. I just want to check it out, make sure. I don't believe this.
What? What is it? Is he going to die?
You know, I thought it'd be something exotic at least.
Steve!
He's getting his ears pinned back.
What? Is that it?
Minor plastic surgery.
Oh, talk about a letdown.
I thought if he was going to get anything fixed, it'd be his nose. I mean, he's always sticking it in other people's business. But his ears pinned back? What a wussy.
Oh, well, if he wants to get them fixed, then that's his business. And everyone should just stay out of it.
Gina, they're not broken. They just stick out a little bit. I mean, it's not like he's Dumbo. This is vanity. If you ask me, that's what plastic surgery's all about.
I don't know. I still think it's his business.
Oh, you would, Miss Boob Job.
What?
Oh, don't you know? Gina's getting her fun bags done.
Steve, do you mind?
Implants.
You're joking. And that's why you're wearing that.
The test run.
I think larger breasts would suit my figure.
But Gina, that's self-mutilation.
Well, you can talk. What about your pierced ears and that tattoo you got?
Oh, come on. That's a little bit different from having lumps of silicon stuck in your body.
Plenty of women have had it done before.
So what about the risks?
What risks?
Well, they reckon they're carcinogenic, and they can leak and cause all sorts of problems, can't they?
I really haven't been keeping abreast of the research, Kirsty.
Some of the big companies aren't making them anymore because of the legal risks.
Really?
Yes. This isn't some stupid idea to please Jed, is it?
No. Maybe. But I still think they look really good too, and it's common knowledge that men prefer women with a fuller bust.
That's a myth, isn't it, Steve?
Absolutely, a complete myth. I mean, men aren't interested in a nice, round, firm, full. Would you stop doing that, please, Kirsty?
You would be crazy if you got something like that done.
Steve, bad news. They brought the hearing forward. Tom's flying back tomorrow.
He'll be pleased.
What about Marge?
I don't know.
Can I get you a coffee, Sam?
Thanks.
Coming up.
Hey, Gina, is that a new top? It really suits you.
Well, thanks, Sam.
Hi.
Hi, how was school?
Pretty ordinary. Can I go see Miles?
No, I'm sorry, love. He's very ill. Only family are allowed in.
Stuart around?
Yes, he is. He's been here all day.
Miles is my friend more than his, Mum. Stuart doesn't even like him all that much.
Sweetheart, now is not the time to be arguing about whose best friend he is.
Yeah.
Look, I know you're upset. It's a horrible business.
I guess I better be going.
You're off home. Well, I'll see you for dinner.
Yep.
Nick?
What? What?
He's gone, mate. He went peacefully. He never woke up.
Oh, I guess he'll have all his answers now, huh, Father?
Miss Stewart, I guess he will. Come on, let's go for a walk.
Can't, no. I want to be by myself.
Nurse Mano, what do you think you're doing? Why aren't you with your patient?
Oh, there's nothing for me to do. He's having a meeting with his secretary. They're planning on doing some program about the wonders of plastic surgery. It's a waste of my time.
I can see you're wasting your time.
No, I mean, he's in here taking up space when his op could be done in a couple of hours under a local GP. It's a joke.
It's your job to provide a standard of care, not to make moral judgments.
Moral judgments? The guy's having his ears pinned back.
If you're going to let your personal opinions interfere with the performance of your work, then perhaps you should reconsider your choice of profession. Excuse me.
What's got up her nose all of a sudden?
Miles Lucas just died.
Oh.
She's probably giving herself a hard time.
You too, huh?
We could have done a whole lot better.
Ellie, we see a lot of suicides, and most of them
aren't for real, right? This one was.
Stuart,
Said I can come and talk.
I was just having a drink.
I've just been walking.
I'm glad you come round. You must be whacked. What are you doing?
Kissing you. What do you want me to do or not?
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand On Air.